What's going on, everybody? It is Tuesday. SPY is relatively flat, just kind of sitting underneath yesterday's close. Really not a lot on the gap list. Again, we got like 4 different stocks that are gapping under, 15%. But I'm not trading these circuit breakers, so I'm not really paying attention to them. So kind of the same situation as yesterday, just looking at the big name stocks, Tesla, Baba. Plan for the SPY is to be shorting underneath pre-market lows or watching for some 274 action for a short or potentially a long around there, depending on what it looks like. The only breakout entry I'll be taking is a short underneath pre-market. I'll go aggressive on that one, but when we get to 274, I want to wait and see. I want to see if we break above and start holding it, or if we just kind of tap it and start holding underneath it, and then a little pushback one more time for a retest a little lower, fails to make a new high, short it there. So that's kind of the closest range we might see, but for the most part here, I really don't have anything to pay attention to, not for a gap and go. Ooh, MYL spiked here at the open. That actually changes things. I might look for a gap and go on this one. I got 35.50. Yeah. Lightspeed not making it look the cleanest, but let's see what happens here. I think worst case can lose 30 cents, so I'm gonna go. I can get pretty big. Go 700. About to close here. We're getting somewhat of a doji, so I'll stick with this. Min. Cutting it. Not a huge explosion. It was a little slow for the push there, so I'll just take what I can get. SPY's really ripping up right now. That happened out of nowhere. Let this 100 go here. I'll take it off if it gets to my entry. And I got filled at 36. Ugh, that's ugly. Full 10 cents, but I mean, if I didn't do it, might not have gotten filled, so that's $100 I have that I didn't have. SPY is exploding. What is going on? Starting to see a little bit of a pullback. I'll take it off. Looking for some opening range plays now, which MYL might be a good one. Wait and hold here. Wow, SPY just went straight to 274. That's crazy. Alright, well, I'm seeing a lot of good setups right now. This kind of sucks because I don't really know which one to go for here. Tesla, I don't want it to leave without me. I'd really like to see it sit around here before it breaks. Too bad. I think it might be smarter to go for a long anyway. Tesla's fallen, but I mean the SPY was just rocketing up. That's about 70 cents on the SPY in the first couple minutes. Man. Nothing is consolidating just the way that I want to see it. I haven't looked at MYL yet. I'd have to give it at least 50 cents. I really hate to risk everything that I just made on that trade, but I mean, this is a small gap and go winner. Yeah, nothing else looks special anyway. We'll see if we get some volume really pushing up on MYL here. Yeah, Tesla's definitely out. Amazon maybe. I mean, I'm buying like 10 shares. SPY's touching 274. And well, looks to be kind of failing here. Looking at Netflix. Actually, looking at BHC. It came back to VWAP once and got bought up real hard here. I'm wondering. SPY seems to be, yeah, SPY pushed through 274, but it's really early to be taking a trade there. Well, I mean, it tapped it, but I think we can do better. I don't know, it just doesn't look that good. Maybe it will here in a second with this 9 coming up though. I'll have to see that. Nope, broke down. Probably a good thing because I don't know. I felt iffy about that one for some reason. I don't want to have to force it. Well, Netflix kind of coming back. So whenever the 9 starts getting on top of VWAP, it doesn't create that well of a support anymore. Not as strong, I guess. Everything kind of seems to be doing the same thing. Following the SPY a little bit here. There was a hidden seller at 20. That would have been a good spot to get in. Spy, what the heck is going on? We're blowing up. We'll see if we can get lower. I think there might be a good entry here. Here, come back for the retest again. I want to see it hold again. I want to see it touch it. Spy's really blowing up here, but Netflix wasn't. Not gonna say I missed it because I didn't really see exactly what I wanted to see on it. Well, big names seem to be following the Spy, so we'll have to see what happens later. Alright, I'm looking at Netflix again here. There's a couple things I do like and I don't like about it. First thing I don't like is we're making a lower high here. We came back, but we're gonna make a higher low, so I mean we're kind of getting squeezed in here. So we got a low of 13. No, 70, 75 is what it looks like. But we're kind of getting wedged in between the moving averages here. And the Spy's been taken off, and the Netflix just isn't, which is also kind of worrying me. Guess I might be going now. Jeez, right back to it. See how low we can get here. I'll keep my original stop loss at this 60 something. But if I can get an entry underneath view app here, that'd be really nice. Because I want to see this thing test this level again, but I don't want to see it break down. Gee, they're just bouncing hard off it. This is almost like the reverse of my Tesla trade yesterday, where Tesla was consolidating underneath the underneath view app. Now we're getting above view app here. It's just so slow down here. I mean, this thing could break. Here we go. Yep, there it goes. Alright. See what it wants to do. If it wants to go back to, and yeah, there it is. Now I gotta change my size though, because my stop loss is definitely different. SPY just keeps ripping up. It's not it ain't changing. Oh, so far this is pretty good here. I want to see it close though. Yeah, there's the problem. Alright, Netflix is out. I don't like that. Alright then, still nothing. Okay, possible trap trader scenario here. MYL kind of making this nice little base here at 35. What I'd want to see happen is a little push above around this 40. Fail, get right back underneath view app. Look to short underneath the whole number. I gotta see that jab first though. Oh, I can't take it yet because there's not enough reason to convince people to go long yet, so there won't be that steep of a drop off if we fail under 35. There's a hidden seller here. That definitely adds to the case. I think he's gone. Maybe. Can't quite tell yet. Quiet kitty. I might be seeing something up here. Well, I'd hate to take it just straight short here, but I could definitely get an early entry on this with tight risk. I mean, stop right above 36 right here. I mean, I could, best case, risk about 15 cents on this. I want to see that tell first though, because now we're getting tighter and tighter here. Might actually end up being a good long. I'd rather see it short though. 5 minute definitely tells me it's better short. Yeah, Netflix is dropping right now. It's kind of crazy. Netflix is the only one of the big name stocks moving down right now, not following the SPY. Something's definitely going to happen here. I also have a new stop entry here, 7. I'll split it up into 2. You see it pop though. Just can't do it. If we get a 28, that's, I think, ultimately what I'm looking for. Now it looks like 29. The high, this is 35. Wow. Volume growing. Just tighter and tighter. Where are we gonna go? I think the seller moved down. He's 23 now. Oh, might be seeing something. Spy's getting ready to turn down. It looks like it's rolling over. And, I mean, I've seen tons of buying on the tape, but we just aren't getting above this level. Just can't do it. I don't know. I need to see it push one way or the other. I don't want to... Okay, here we go. Maybe. Wow. That's crazy. A little bit of a drop. Spy's curling up now. Well, bounced off of that 8 too. we go. Alright, we're above it. Now let's see it get stuffed. So stop loss 37, so risking about 30 cents here, so actually that's a little too big. Oh yeah, Spy's curling hard, coming back to the up. I'm gonna get a little aggressive on this. If we can get under this 07 here. I still want to split it up though. Oh, this is 96 and 95. And right back under it. Stop loss 38. A little bit. Touch that 35. Still need to see something here. What did I say? 38. Spy did turn down. It also made a failed push towards high day. Looks like it wants to come back to view app, but it's also kind of bouncing now. So what if we do get back up to view app here and I see another hidden seller, that'll be my new stop loss. But I think I just saw a hidden buyer at 08 there again. Well, looks like 24. I'm gonna make it I'll make it 28 because over here we definitely kept getting stuck at 28 too. So I might as well keep letting it give it some more space. Then again, if we end up breaking down underneath this 35 here, I don't think we're gonna get back that far even. Alright, so I will have 400 shares, average cost of about 35 times 25. So it's about 100 bucks. Yeah, I need to change it after this. We'll go 27. Hidden buyer. Not anymore. Come on, man. Who knows how long I'll be holding on to this. starting to turn down here. SPY's moving down towards the VWAP. It's about to hit it now. Yeah, this is looking much better here. Tick's not really negative. Tick is sitting below 0 for the whole open here, but not by much. SPY is now below VWAP. Last spot the hole was 16. If we can get above that, might be some trouble. Low volume, not much buying down here. Might want to turn around right now. Of course, the SPY is bouncing. Come on, man. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to hit out at 17, and I'm going to get back in if we end up getting underneath 35, because this is taking a long time, and these trades are not supposed to take a long time. They are supposed to break immediately. So I'll take a small loss here, but I will get back in on it if it does get underneath this yeah, what looks to be 97 now. I might as well keep it the same. But I mean, of any of these trades I've ever noticed or taken, they are all right away. None of them do what this thing's been doing. Well, back above VWAP, save myself some money. Yeah, I'll turn it back if I see something. Alright, clear as day, 150 is a super important level here, but I do not trust it until the SPY breaks down underneath VWAP, because the SPY has been propped up by VWAP for the past half hour now, and it just won't go lower. So until the SPY starts moving down a little bit here, I'm not interested in shorting this for fear of influence by the SPY, and seeing a little pullback, which could definitely fake me out. So right now I'm just paying attention to Facebook and the SPY, really. Watching internals as well. Just wait until something moves here. As soon as I see that SPY start breaking down, I need to put this order in. I probably give myself a little more space here. I'm not going to say it's a hidden buyer because we can clearly see big chunk here. That's about 150,000 there. Is that right? 150,000? Is that 15,000? See, I can definitely take pretty big size on this. I'd be surprised to lose 20 cents on this one, because it is a scalp trade. I mean, it either works or it doesn't work. Tape's picking up here. SPY might be getting ready to go. I do have enough buying power. Internals, kind of looking a little weak here, but looks like we're getting a little bit of a pullback. NVIDIA might be breaking out of a triangle right here. SPY's popping up. Don't trust it. I think I was looking at BAWA originally. I moved away. MYL, and I'm moving higher. Apple, maybe something. Tesla ended up breaking out pretty decently out of this triangle. I didn't trust it because look at that volume. Alright, until it comes back down. Okay, this could be the point. SPY is looking pretty bearish right now. Ticks are really starting to move down here. Wouldn't be surprised to see Facebook following. Nope, SPY's bouncing again. Until I see SPY break VWAP, I don't want to take this trade. Getting close here. It's crazy how synced up it is right now. There it is. Okay, I'm in. Spam me a little poke. Nope. SPY's bouncing up. pop there. Man, look at that size. Come on, dude. And I missed it. There it was. I literally turned my eyes to look at my other monitor for a second, and it was gone. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I'm sitting here looking at the SPY right now. I'm thinking about buying just 50 shares here for a longer term hold here, because every single dip that we are getting on the SPY right now is getting bought right back up. Kind of the same situation that happened over here. The TikTarch just blew up after we hit that low, and then now we just made this breakdown underneath that. Kind of met with some strength. I want to wait here a little bit and see what happens. It's still kind of moving up here, but ultimately the stop loss would be, is this 85? But looking at the 15s, you can see, I mean, we're making lower highs each time here, but we keep closing above VWAP here, and we got this 9 coming up on it. It's trying to make a little bit of support here. So I just want to wait and see what happens for now, but I think within the next close of that 15-minute candle here, maybe even the 5, and we got another minute here to see what happens if we can close above this. But I think if we can close above this, I want to get in on this. So I'll give it another minute here. See if some more buying can come in this time around. If not, we might start selling off here. Any last second buyers? Nope, nothing. Alright, so that's the first bearish engulfing candle we got here. Could definitely keep moving lower here. I just want to wait and see what happens though. Okay, we're looking pretty good here for a short on the SPY. The 5 minutes about to close in this next minute here, and we had a pretty good initial reaction after breaking above VWAP here, but I need to wait, need to be a little patient, need to be okay with getting an entry a little lower than close to VWAP here, because I really want to see this thing sit underneath VWAP, especially right now. I think right now is when it matters the most, is on a close of these higher time frame candles. I haven't looked at the 10 minute. 10 minute looks pretty ugly actually. Nope. 5s are going down. I'd like to see a bounce here so I can get in a little better price. I think that might be it. 19. Alright, stop loss is going to be above this 55 here. I plan on holding this. As long as I can. So obviously we'll see what happens, but I'm not going to sit here and record this entire trade, because for all I know I could be holding on to this for an hour or so. But ultimate profit target here is low a day. I'm thinking that because we are showing so much iffiness during this whole open session here, that especially depending on when this 15-minute candle closes in the next 5 minutes here, we could continue to sell off for the rest of the day, because I mean, we've had super strong open here, but failed to move higher underneath VWAP, failed to move higher, and just a bunch of lower highs each and every single time here. So I'm just wondering what's going to happen. Definitely thinking short at the moment, but we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. Alright, well, just as fast as I was in, I am now out of the SPY. Huge pop here coming from God knows where. I haven't really had time to pay attention and look at it, really. 15 minute obviously very strong. 10 minute popping up super strong. I don't even, like, what is that? So we had a fake push lower again, and once we got over this 40 level, we just took off. I lost 36 bucks on it, so no big deal there, but I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's just, I'm surprised I was that wrong that fast. I mean, I guess there's kind of something there. Well, I guess I definitely failed to notice this trend line in here, and once we popped up above that, that was a pretty big deal. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna be done for the day. Really mad at a lot of things. First trade I took was on MYL on a gap and go trade. Come on. Super simple, really. Just took it long over the high. Originally wasn't planning on taking any gap and goes, and then as soon as I clicked on this, I realized that it had a lot of buying coming in here right into the open, and then we got this somewhat of a doji here. Took it long and just took a little bit of profit on the way. I was trying to get in at 26, so I mean I missed 10 cents on 700 shares, so that's, you know, an extra $70 that just kind of went away, really. Then ended up trying to I don't understand why these are even there anymore, so forget it. Obviously got super strong open, came back right underneath VWAP, failed to move any lower, came back to VWAP again, and then we just kind of got stuck in here. So I was looking for a trap trader scenario, got exactly what I wanted. There was a bunch of hidden sellers here about 25 through 28, and then I was waiting for a little push above higher to get stuffed right underneath, and we got exactly that. Shorted it right underneath this little consolidation in here, and then hidden buyer, hidden buyer, hidden buyer, hidden buyer. And I mean, I was trying to get short again, adding into it full position underneath the whole number, underneath this wick here, but I mean, all these hidden buyers holding this thing up. And I mean, I gave it a chance. You know, I put my stop loss at this 16, I moved it up a little bit, and wanted to see what would happen if VWAP again, and I mean, we just got stuck again, and it was just fake outs all over the place, and then finally ended up moving higher. But at that point, I wasn't even wanting to trade it anymore. Nothing looked special, and I don't really see a long in this trade unless I wanted to take a breakout. But you know, again, I mean, I'm trading against all these hidden sellers and these past resistances. Just didn't make sense. Facebook is what I am most upset about today. Made a really nice triangle, or not a triangle, just clearly you can just see this 150 level. Big support, hidden buyers just couldn't break it. I didn't want to take this trade until I saw the SPY breaking down. I didn't want to have my order in because I didn't want to get faked out. I didn't want to get caught in a trap or anything. So I mean, I was looking at it right here, turned my eyes away to the right for a second on my other monitor, and I'm looking at Baba and all these other tech names just to see what they're doing, you know, if they're moving down. And I mean, they were moving down. And I glanced back to this monitor, and we're already at 149.70 something, and the SPY broke down and everything. So missed that trade horribly. I mean, that one would have been a $200 winner at least. I mean, I was trying to take 500 shares from this point. I mean, we broke down hard and never came back. And the SPY trade, is that where it's at right now? Yeah, SPY trade, first of all, I failed to recognize this. This didn't make too much of a difference, but it did at the same time. I ended up shorting it, where? 1209. So I shorted it on the retest, the failed retest of VWAP here, because I noticed that it finally broke underneath this range again, and I wanted to see it hold underneath VWAP, and you know, we saw this candle here, came back and touched, you know, somewhat close to this resistance area, and then, you know, stuffed right back up underneath, and I shorted it on that move back down. Initially looked great. I mean, we had a really strong push down, got underneath this range even, but bought back up super hard here looking at the volume, and then we just got tighter and tighter, and then finally we got this big break out of this out of the triangle that it was making. And I mean, there might have been a decent long in there, you know, maybe take it long over the about 42 or something. But I mean, either way, initially I thought I was really onto something here because, we had this strong open, stuffed, engulfed again, started closing above, then we got stuffed another engulfing candle, and then we closed below it, and I figured at this point, I was like, okay, this could be the point where we finally start dropping away from VWAP, even on the 15 minutes here. I mean, obviously we closed above it now, but ultimately what I wanted to see was a close on the 15 minute. Maybe entering in on the 5s was a little too early, because obviously if I waited for the 15 minute, I wouldn't have been in the trade at all. Haven't looked at those ones. But I don't know, it's just the way it is, I guess, on the SPY trade anyway. I don't know. It's another disappointing day. I mean, sitting in the green, but it's just those one trades that are really giving it away for me. Facebook today, I don't remember what it was yesterday, but I'm sure it was something. I don't know. Can't be too upset. I mean, I'm still taking winning trades. I'm making money. Just needs to be that much better to be that much better. So I'm going to call it here, plus 60 on the day, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Thanks for watching.